Tanya, let's see what else we can find.
Here we go.
Here we go. What is that? What is that? Stay close. Stay away.
I don't know what that is.
I know what that is. Hurry up.
That includes lemurs, bush babies, tarsiers, marmosets, monkeys, apes, and humans. They're distinguished by having hands, feet that are similar to human hands, forward-facing eyes, and with the exception of humans, are typically agile tree dwellers.
There are many scientists that have studied or worked with primates over the years. The two that we are going to focus on are Charles Darwin and Jane Goodall. Charles Darwin, who is known as the father of evolution, he started all this studying. Darwin's great insight and the unifying principle of biology today is that all species are related to one another like sisters, cousins, and distant kin in a vast family tree of life. The implications are breathtaking. If we could travel back far enough in time, we could find common ancestors between ourselves and every other living organism, from porcupines to flamingos to cacti.
Jane Goodall is an expert on wild chimpanzees, recognized for her groundbreaking discoveries about their human behavior with similarities. She's discovered that chimpanzees make tools, eat and hunt for meat, and have similar social behaviors to humans. And she completely transformed our understanding of our closest relatives in the animal kingdom.
The first primate-like mammal, or proto-primates, evolved around 65.5 to 55.8 million years ago. They were roughly similar to squirrels and tree shrews in size and appearance. The existing fossil evidence from Asia, Europe, North Africa, and especially Western North America suggests that they were adapted to a way of life in warm and moist climates. They were equipped with relatively good eyesight as well as hands and feet adapted for climbing in trees. These primate-like mammals will remain rather shadowy creatures for us until more fossil data become available.
The most dramatic changes were brought about by the emergence of grazing and browsing animals with tough hooves, grinding teeth, and digestive tracts specialized for the processing of grass, leaves, and other fibrous plant materials.
I might just reread mine.
You want
it?
it?
Will you be able to cut each part? Think
Sure.
The first primate-like mammals, or proto-primates, evolved around 65.5 to 55.8 million years ago at the beginning of the Cenozoic era. They were roughly similar to squirrels and tree shrews in size and appearance. The existing fossil evidence from Asia, Europe, North Africa, and especially Western North America suggests that they were adapted to a warm and moist environment. They were equipped with relatively good eyesight as well as hands and feet adapted for climbing in trees. These primate-like mammals will remain rather shadowy creatures for us until more fossil data becomes available.
Wow, Tanya, it's been such a long time that we met KG and found her at the jungle.
Yeah. This is our friend KG that we've met and found many years ago on that frightful day. Studying and researching KG has been difficult, but we have now found and proven that the theory of primate evolution is false.
If humans evolved from apes, then why are they still apes? Humans did not evolve from present-day apes. Rather, humans and apes share a common ancestor that gave rise to both.
This common ancestor, although not identical to modern apes, was almost certainly more ape-like. The brain intellections of an ape, so small, is very different compared to us as humans. They have an olfactory bulb in the brain that is small compared to other primates. So this occurs in apes or gorillas. Their navigation is definitely different. Although they use sense of smell and instincts, they use mental mapping to navigate through any situation, like chimp tracking, which use geometric coordinates called mental mapping. They also use photographic memory. Just like mental mapping, they use photos that help to correlate to.
Alright. Some physical traits that they differ from. 1. Strength. The two species' musculature is extremely similar, but somehow, pound for pound, chimps are between 2 and 3 times stronger than humans. Even if we worked out for 12 hours a day, they do like they do, we wouldn't be nearly as strong, Hunt said. The attachment points of their muscles are arranged for power rather than speed. Alternatively, their muscle fibers may be denser, or there may be physical chemical advantages in the way they contract. Number 2, stance. According to Kevin Hunt, director of the Human Origins and Primate Evolution Lab at Indiana University, humans are bipedal, and except for short bouts of uprightness, great apes walk on all fours. It's a profound disparity. Charles Darwin was the first to figure out why the simple act of standing up made all the difference in separating man from ape. One word, tools. Once we became bipedal, we had hands to carry tools around. We started doing that only 1.5 million years ago after we became bipedal. Hunt explained, give it a couple million years, we turn those chipped stones into iPads. Number 3, grasping feet. Why? Primates have more big toe mobility for grasping and climbing. The only exception is humans. We have lost the grasping ability in our feet because our feet are designed to serve as a platform for walking.
So it turns out primate evolution is true. We did evolve from monkeys and chimps. The first reason why is behaviors. Humans and primates share many similar behavior traits. Bonobos are able to shake their head no in a sense of disapproval. For example, a mother was trying to get her infant to stop chewing on a leaf. The mother took it away from her infant and was shaking her head no as she took it away. In India and the Philippines, it's not uncommon for wild monkeys to go around and beg for food, just as humans are able to do. Just like humans, primates mourn over their dead. During an episode of the programming that aired on the BBC called Spy in the Wild, it was based on around the premises of putting a baby spy cam, robot monkey, and a group of monkeys to observe their behaviors. During one episode, one dropped the camera and the monkey went to go investigate the condition of the robot monkey, only to believe it is dead. Though the baby didn't belong to any of the monkey in the group, the small pack all gathered around to mourn after what they believed was the death of an infant. They are being observed, putting their arms around another's shoulders to comfort each other. This encountered showing that the monkeys have a similar response to death as humans do. Primates also understand they need to use tools to survive. Gorillas commonly use twigs to school insects out of logs to eat them. It's also common for primates to use stones as a mean to eat nuts and shellfish. Another reason how humans evolved from primates is because of our DNA. Humans share 99% of DNA with chimpanzees and bonobos, which is a close cousin to chimps. Gorillas come in close with 98% of DNA that matches other human DNA. There was a primate research center in Atlanta that researched Clint's DNA, which is a male chimpanzee that passed away due to natural heart failure at 24. Scientists discovered that most differences that come between primates and humans are genetic duplications. The same group of scientists noticed that DNA sequence differed only 1.2% when it came to single nucleotide changes in genetic code. Here we can see the difference between the human chromosomes and the chimpanzee chromosomes, and how similar they are to one another. And this again shows DNA strands for human, chimps, gorillas, and orangutans. They're very similar with one another, which is why it's believed that humans have evolved from apes.
Biologically, primates and humans are very much alike. First off, our bone structure is very similar. We share all of the same bones, though they do differ in size and shape. And humans and the African ape have hands with thumbs that are sufficiently separate from the other fingers to allow for opposable grips for precision grips. And we also lack external tails. Next, our nervous systems are the same. The human brain is much larger. However, it is structurally identical to a chimpanzee's. This means that chimpanzees and other primates are capable of reasoned thought, abstraction, and generalization. They can even recognize themselves in a mirror. Most other animals cannot. Chimpanzees see and experience the world much like we do. Their sense of sight, smell, hearing, and touch are very similar to our own. Their immune systems are very much similar. They have several important blood type systems the same, and we also get many of the same diseases. And probably the most in common is our digestive system. Like chimpanzees and bonobos, we are omnivorous. However, we do kill other animals for food, in addition to eating a wide variety of plants. And last but not least, our organs. The African apes and other primates, along with humans, have essentially the same organs and the same organ placement. Are very similar to our own. Their immune systems are very much similar. They have several important blood type systems the same, and we also get many of the same diseases. And probably the most in common is our digestive system. Like chimpanzees and bonobos, we are omnivorous. However, we do kill other animals for food, in addition to eating a wide variety of plants. And last but not least, our organs. The African apes and other primates, along with humans, have essentially the same organs and the same organ placement.